Okay, stage and song, Mpho Majiga Unplugged. My name is Tepiso Royalty, and I have with me today the extraordinarily talented Mpho Majiga. Welcome, Abuti.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tepi, and thank you in advance to everyone who will watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good to hang out with you like this. I have never thought we could hang out like this in Nalwen and talk about you as a maestro and as a musician, as an actor, and all of those things. So, first things first. What is behind the name Mpho Majiga?
As you said, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things, but anyway, yeah, first thing first, as you said, yeah, Mpho comes from the dusty streets of Hamucha in the Limpopo province. Then this Mpho, I wonder why my parents named me Mpho, because it seems as if they were very accurate, or maybe they heard from God, you know. Yeah, so, but as you are saying, Mpho, and then he's an artist, musician, producer, sound engineer. I'm also involved in soccer. I'm in acting, so a lot of things. So even in music, I sing, I play all major instruments.
Right.
Yes.
So I know you from the music industry. As I was saying, I've had the privilege of working with you in studio on so many different projects. If you can you name drop on some of the projects you've worked on previously and currently?
Let me start with currently. I'm starting with currently because the song that we did together, I think a week ago. Yeah, was it mid-Feb? Yeah, it's already rocking in some parts of UK, and then in the whole of Namibia, in Botswana, I spoke about Namibia, yes, and then also Zimbabwe, and also here in South Africa. So that Kumbule Kaya song, yeah, and then apparently in some other countries they are really thanking me that, hey, we have had a lot of people going outside to work and not coming back and not remembering home. So it's making a lot of impact, you know.
Yeah.
I thought I was just dropping a single while I'm working on the album, but yeah, and thanks to you and Sis Maggie for helping me out on the voices. Yeah, so otherwise, other than that, we worked, I can't even count all those projects.
Yeah.
We have been working ever since, and we also worked with many legends, including the Solimuhulus, you know, the Strike Mushes, you know, it's a lot.
Yeah. So, so people might say, "Oh no, man, Mpho Majiga, we know him from the gospel world, you know, from gospel." But the song you're talking about it was actually new for me to work with you on that.
Versatile. Yeah, versatile, and you're flexible.
Yeah.
As I am.
Yeah.
To be honest, when I was growing up, from a young age, I used to admire the legend Tshanda of Splash, Machikos, let me just say of Dalom Stable. So he was doing that kind of music. I used to admire him. And then, you know, coming from a church background, you know, parents are church people. And then when I started going to church, like I was around maybe 15, 16, around there. Then I thought when you are Christian or when you are born again, you have to strictly do gospel. I didn't know that music is music. So that's why, in fact, it's people here back home in South Africa who associate me with gospel music. But outside there, though they know that I also do some gospel project, they know me for that type, they know me for that disco. So it's only here back at home, and it was because of my, or it is because of my belief, you know, that I was doing gospel. However, otherwise I should have started a long time ago with this music. I remember those days, you know, when I started going to church full time. I even threw away, like gave away my my cassettes, my CDs, you know. Yeah, thinking that no, I have to now do gospel. But now, and remember, you know, many people out there, they know the group called Boys to Men. Those guys were born again Christians, but or however they were doing love songs, you know. So the relationship is in the heart. However, work is work.
Right.
It's like when you are a pastor, you can work at Standard Bank, you can work at what? It's not Jesus Standard Bank, it's Standard Bank, it's a workplace.
Yeah.
So this is also, music is also my workplace. And then the difference is that because music has a lot of connection, it's a means of communication. So, and then yeah, so that's when sometimes I do gospel just for connection side, and you know, then, but I really love this one.
Yeah.
The
You've mentioned
Kumblekayas.
that, you've mentioned that here back at home they know you got gospel.
Yes.
I'm quite aware that outside of the country you're very celebrated. I think sometime last year you had your own festival situation happening, and I looked at pictures and it was packed, and I was in awe. I mean, how is South Africa treating you, and how is Africa as a whole treating you?
First, I think let me start with the market. The market in South Africa, you hit 2 years, then usually you hit 2 years, you're out, and then you won't be that busy. Somebody's coming to replace you. I can't mention names, I can't give references, but people out there, you can start
Right.
to remember. I remember there's an artist who once came in. People said, no, this one will stay forever in the market. I said, no, this is South African market. Well, there are those who prolong, there are those who take long, and then but most of the time people come with one hit, then from there they fade away. Another one comes out, comes in, then replace and what. So that side, if they love you forever. If you are the boss, you are the boss forever. Like the example I'm giving with Tshanda. You go to kids, they know Tshanda. You go to elders, they know Tshanda. This stick every time. When I started with him in 2010, most of the people have retired from attending those all-night shows. But now it's young, it's new generation coming in. So when they love you, they love you. So here, they will love you. From there, they want new things and stuff. So also, the advantage of the genre, this genre I'm focusing on now, is mostly loved at those countries like Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana. We even joke to say it's their R&B.
Yeah.
Because, you know, so that's why now I'm even busy with one of the ruling party's song. I'm doing a dedication song for one of the main guy there. For it's for campaign. So it's also that style, you know, because they appreciate it a lot. It doesn't come out of fashion. Like here in South Africa, you play those songs, young kids, they want amapianos and the likes, but outside there, disco is still rocking. So that's the difference. So that's why you saw it's very easy for me outside the country. And then I hosted my first show, and it's not easy. Come on, I'm just from Venda there, then I'm going to another country to make a big show without sponsors, taking everything I have from my pocket. But look, the show was very, 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 very success. The place was filled to capacity, and it was a very big show. From there, I went to Namibia. And then even in Namibia, like, I was so surprised, you know. And let me just mention, the biggest surprise was one of the seniors at the Department of Education, like, this other guy went to register a private school. He said, no, I'll be working with Mpho Majiga in this private school. And the minister was like, no, the deputy, no, I want to see that guy. I know him very well. If he comes again, I want him in my office. So, like, even in Botswana, I'm close to officials. I've been 2019 we were singing. I think we had about 3-4 shows where the president was there, you know. And the first one, in fact, I'm the one who even introduced the whole group to the president speaking. So it was, outside there it's happening. So here in South Africa, I can even walk all around and no one is recognizing me. Except few friends. Then, or except those who see me. At least now it's better because most of the people see me on TV, on Mubango, and then featured also on Generations. So lately on Moja Love. So, and I also have a gospel video which plays all the time, like Into Me and One Gospel. So now that's when I get people, hey, it's like I saw you on TV. You see. But in Botswana, well, from the border to the next border,
they know who you are. Right. Yes. I'm more curious when you write your songs. Ne?
Yes.
Where do you get the inspiration from it? What's your writing style like? I know now when I write, it's usually from everyday things, and I record usually in the shower. I would just, not when the water's running, just stand there and record. What is your process like when you write these songs, and where do you get inspiration from?
One of the things that most of the people will be hearing for the first time is that I'm a poet.
Okay.
So the first time I was played or I was interviewed on the radio was not through music. It was through poems. So I was very good. So I'm very poetic. Then obvious inspirations is from maybe the happenings, the experiences, and then day-to-day things that you see. So then, but when I write them, I usually do in a poetic way. Like, I remember there's a song, very, very funny. Fans used to tell me that the song is very funny. I wrote a song. It was talking about Venda. From there it moved. It was like me and my friend. We saw a beautiful stranger. From there it went to another part in Botswana where some guy was trying to play some five. From there the chorus was different else. My chorus was inspired by how how I see Botswana, more especially Botswana, enjoying at the pubs or nightclubs. So my chorus was inspired, and I even used the tone that usually they use it when they sing. So that it can catch. So it comes from a lot of things, and also with this music that I'm doing, it's kind of like there's some vendor tradition there. The call and response, and then those call and response, they also channel you on how to write, because you must write in such a way that the words, the lyrics must not click, because the S and the Z's, so when they meet, they must not make a word which is not which doesn't exist. They must not make a Chinese language there.
All right. So Akiri, you travel to these places and you see how things are different from here back at home.
Yes.
From someone who hasn't had the pleasure or privilege of going outside of the country to perform, what would you say you've noticed is different and you wish it could be incorporated back home, especially more for performers here in South Africa?
The passion I think is very, very, very different. Because forgive me out there, but I once went to a country where people were even taking loans to go and watch
Sure.
a show, you see. So, and yeah, so the passion, because that's why most of our shows are even the whole night, because people enjoy it, they're not rushing. So back home, things are good, very good. However, the little difference is that sometimes it depends, like when you have a show starting at 11 in the morning, you'll find that people will come for certain artists late. And even the way the lineup is being put, it's like there are maybe upcoming or not so serious musicians, or musicians that maybe the promoters undermine. They put them in the morning, in the afternoons, and they have their own artists, which they say they are crowd pullers. And those crowd pullers, they didn't start by pulling the crowd. They were first, some were even down, but it was a step. So, but if you mix, so outside there, usually you find that we mix. You can even find an upcoming maybe performing at 12 midnight where everyone is there.
Wow.
You know, so that people can see and recognize. So it's up to them to judge, to say, yeah, this is the guy, you know, or no, he's not good. Then from there you know that you cannot put him, you will put him as a curtain raiser. But the respect, you know, the respect and the love, amen. I mean, talking about the love, as I'm talking now, my phone is currently having more than 2,400 contacts, you know, that I've saved. There are those that I didn't save. Because fans out there, they enjoy even talking to you. I know that there are many thousands of them, hundreds of thousands who want to talk to me, but it's not everyone who can. But from those that I can chat with, I've got more than 2,000 contacts. So they want to talk to you. That's why sometimes people don't understand me. Sometimes when I'm free or when I'm with people, they think, hey, I like the phone too much. It's because I can't ignore those guys. They make my life, you know. They want to talk to poster. Like in Botswana, they call me poster. They want to talk their poster, you know. They want to talk to you. So in South Africa, you can be an artist and not even have your line out there for people to call you. You are fine as long as they meet you, they see you at the shows, or they meet you via social. I mean, like just seeing you in social and not having a chance to call you and say, poster, how are you doing? So in those countries, they can even invite you for lunch. You can go to the farms and have fun. You can. I remember in Namibia, I went to Kapana. I want to take you guys to the Kapana. I want to take you and your crew to Kapana. So Kapana in Namibia, you go to that place, then it's a meaty place. It's a meaty market. You see in Venda we have Chakuma market. It's bananas, mangoes packed. So there it's meat. You just choose where to eat. You just snack. You know, it was very, very nice. But back home, more especially when you are celebrated or being a celebrity, you can hardly even go to Shisanyama. You will think, hey, maybe I will cause traffic, or people will undermine me, or 1, 2, 3. But in those countries, even if you go to the list of the villages, you go there, you sit with elders, you eat with them. It means a lot. They still value you.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
So if you had a chance to hang out with anyone, whether work with them or anyone living or passed on, who would you like to collaborate your magic with?
Tell you what, if I can meet R. Kelly one day, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
If I can meet R. Kelly, if I can meet my guy, Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah, then I can say, Lord, take me home.
So those are the people.
Those guys, it doesn't matter whether I'm not doing their kind, but they inspire me a lot. The way they write, the way they conduct their things, the way they do their rehearsals, the way they do their recordings, more especially even Kirk Franklin, because talking about Kirk, he inspired my gospel song that won the best gospel music video last year and Best Gospel Sleeve last year. The song is called Jesus is Always There For You. So there I'm talking, when you need a friend, yeah, Jesus is always there for you.
Wow.
Come on. Stop stressing. Yeah, lying in that hospital, know that you are not alone. Jesus is with you. Yeah, it's because I was inspired by the man Kirk Franklin, and I'm happy that the song went on to win the award.
Right.
Yes.
So now it brings me to, if you could, maybe 3 songs that Mpho Majiga is listening to. Those that really uplift you, those that really make you happy, those that, you know, whether you're sad, you're happy, you are this, you are that. 3 songs if you can.
3 songs. There is this other song. It's my song. Yeah. And then I call it the turnaround song, you know, because it's called Bayarwera. Yeah, that song, when I listen to it, it brings a lot, it lifts me, because there was a time where things were not the way they are, and I think somebody will be encouraged out there not to give up. You know, there was a time where I couldn't even listen to the radio, I mean songs, or even put a CD to listen to music. It's like I was having anger inside. Why are my things not happening? Because I worked with a lot of people, you know. I worked with Jabun Kawinde, the former producer for Rebecca Malupi and Avante. I worked with Andy Masias. I worked with legend Tshanda, Solim Hulus. I worked with a lot of top musicians, producers. I worked with Taki and Ropiwa. I worked with a lot. Ndiwo Matumba, the joyous guy. And then, but my things were like very, very slow. So, but the time I did Bayarwela, then my things started going up. Then people started even calling me Bayarwela because that song was trending and stuff, yeah. And then I did my song Chiginga, which talks about a peaceful man, which is myself. You know me, and even if you do anything to me, I will just look at you and say, as long as I don't lose anything. So I'm a peaceful man, so it lifts me up a lot. And then the other song that lifts me up is this song. It's not from me. It's Kirk Franklin's song. It's going away because my song was inspired by his song. So my song comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But I will remember that song.
Oh, remember me.
Imagine me.
Yeah,
Imagine me. Yeah,
Imagine me?
yeah,
Right.
yes. That imagine me. You know, every time that song, it makes my life. You know,
Yeah.
even when I'm down, because I'm a human being, then I will just go to the shower and like imagine me. So that piano,
It makes you happy. Speaking about the piano, you have keys right in front of you.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if we can get something from you, maybe a little something playing. When we were sitting up, you were busy working on some things there. So I don't know if you can play a couple of things.
Actually, you came in when you were setting up. A song just came. Then I started working. You guys were still setting up. You didn't know I was doing a song, and you will be surprised to meet that song in the market.
Really, the song that started really well.
Very soon.
Yeah.
You will meet that song in the market. It's just that my program here,
It might take a little bit longer to load.
Many songs, I think 3, but I will just give you a taste of only 2, more especially on how I do it here at the studio. I will just try to break it down. So I wish I could play for you. But you know, we need the whole day to do this. So I will just So usually I start with the sound you are hearing right now. It's the organ. So I start with the organ, then I try to find a melody from the organ, then I come to the bass.
So the name
Yeah.
of the song, Ewi.
And the name of the song, so the name of this song is Chiginga. It's the one that I said it's my first song to do very well, more especially on digital platforms. So yeah. Yeah, so I start with this. This is our traditional instrument. So usually after that I come with the bass. Yes, and usually on my bass I play two basses. Sometimes people who play bass, they can think it's impossible, but Mina, I play two basses at the same time. So this basses goes like this. The other one will go like this. The other one says and then to close the gaps. Then when I put the organ, it's like this. And the strings. And then the other organ. And then the chop. Now the chop. The chop, people of this music, they like to dance, those pantulas. So the chop, yeah, it gives you that energy, to dance. So from there, when I'm done with the voices and stuff, it sounds like this. Usually this is the verse and the chorus must keep people dancing. Let's go to the chorus. Yeah. No, don't. Don't drop the camera because I can see now you are dancing. Yeah, so the choruses, usually you find that voices play around. Let me just last seconds do the chorus quickly. How I do the choruses. Maybe I will start with let me open one sound, maybe one organ. Then they go like then I will add other voices. Do some from there the chorus. The chorus. Yes, that's Chiginga.
Nice.
And then Reko Kumbulika.
Dude, like this thing is really baby. But alright, I'm
Okay.
I've got a dream brother. His name is Chikinga. Hakuna kick out of brigade.
song for practice.
Oh,
No practice for
Let me practice for like product details. I don't want to record the song like here, there, process.
No matter how you get fighting, he remains peaceful. Chicken going.
and I don't want to
No matter what you say about it, it doesn't fight back. He's a man. No matter what you say about it, it doesn't fight back. He's a man.
Don't give it a name.
Anything.
Oh, somewhere little odd.
I don't think so.
I want one picture, please.
Okay, sharp.
Oh yeah.
Mara informal.